I don't slam doors anymore. I don't let the pain make sound. I've learned how to wear a steady face while my whole world's breaking down. Your picture still lives on my shelf, turned halfway to the wall. I tell myself I'm getting better, but I still wait for your call. Some hurts don't need thunder, they fade in silent rain. I learned to cry quietly, so no one hears my heart caving, to let the tears fall softly, like they were never there to begin. I smile when someone asks me if I'm finally doing alright, but the truth is I miss you most. When I learn to cry quietly at night. Your name still trembles in my chest, like a song I can't unsing. And every memory cuts so gently, it barely feels like suffering. I've gotten good at hiding pain in little everyday routines, but loneliness still finds me in the spaces in between. Some wounds don't leave scars, they just settle in your bones. I learned to cry quietly, so no one hears my heart caving, to let the tears fall softly, like they were never there to begin. I smile when someone asks me if I'm finally doing alright, but the truth is I miss you most. When I learn to cry quietly at night. I used to beg for answers, now I whisper to the dark, trying to make peace with the silence you left inside my heart. And maybe one day I'll stop reaching for what's gone, but tonight I'll cry quietly for the love I couldn't save, for the pieces of forever that you took with you that day. And though no one else can hear it, there's a storm behind my eyes, still learning how to lose you, still learning how to cry quietly. The room still holds your shadow close, like you never really left. Your coffee cup, your empty chair, still stealing on my breath. I hear the silence calling out in places you once stayed, and every corner of this house still whispers your old name. I try to drown you in the noise, but memories don't disappear, they only grow louder in the dark when no one else is here. When your name goes quiet and no one says it anymore, it echoes in my lonely chest like footsteps at my door. When your name goes quiet, it breaks me all the same, 'cause even if the world forgets, my heart still calls your name. The nights are longer without Your sweater hangs beside my bed like you'll come back somehow. But all I have are empty hands and too much missing now. I thought that time would make it fade, but time just made it clear. You're gone from everywhere I look, but somehow still right here. When your name goes quiet and no one says it anymore, it echoes in my lonely chest like footsteps at my door. When your name goes quiet, it breaks me all the same. 'Cause even if the world forgets, my heart still calls your name. Maybe love never really leaves. It just learns how to hide in silent tears and sleepless dreams, and the ache I keep inside. When your name goes quiet, I say it just to hear that little piece of you again, like somehow you are near. When your name goes quiet, mine trembles when I speak. Still loving you in empty rooms, still losing you each week. The silence sleeps beside me now, where your voice used to stay. Your picture fades beneath my hands, but I can't put it away. I still leave your side untouched, like you're coming home tonight. But the only thing that finds me is the cold and quiet light. I tell myself to let you go, but my soul won't listen yet. You're the ache I carry softly, the one thing I can't forget. A heart that still waits at a door you won't walk through, listening for footsteps that will never sound like you. A heart that still calls into shadows of the past, holding on to pieces of a love that couldn't last. And every lonely night I break the same way it all starts, living with your memory inside a heart that still waits. Your name still lingers on my lips like a prayer I can't erase, and every room feels emptier without your warmth, your face. I smile for everyone I know, but they can't see beneath the quiet storm you left behind, still stealing all my sleep. Time keeps moving without you here, but mine is standing still. Some loves never learn to leave, no matter how hard they will. A heart that still waits break the same way it all starts. Living with your memory inside a heart that still waits. Your side of the bed still remembers your shape. Mine only knows how to ache. The clock on the wall keeps calling your name, but silence is all that remains. I still leave the light on sometimes at night, like somehow you'll walk through that door. But love doesn't answer the prayers of the broken, not anymore. I let go, then I hold on. You disappear, then you're not gone. In every memory, every frame, I keep losing you again. I keep losing you again. Every time I say I'm healing, your voice finds me in the wind and tears apart the feeling. I put away your photograph, but your shadow never ends. No matter how I try to mend, I keep losing you again. Your sweater still hangs where you left it behind, like time never moved in this room. And I talk to the air like you're listening still, but only the darkness assumes. Some nights I swear I can feel your hand brushing softly against mine. Then I wake to the truth, you're gone and I'm left behind. I move on, then I fall back 1,000 miles inside our past. Your goodbye plays on like a hymn. I keep losing you again. I keep losing you again. Every time my heart stops breaking, it remembers where you've been and starts the pain awakening. I close my eyes to let you go, but you return in fragments. No matter how the story ends, I keep losing you again. Maybe love never really leaves. Maybe it just learns how to haunt. And maybe I'm still here waiting for someone who won't come home. I keep losing you again. And every quiet, every morning, your absence cuts beneath my skin without a single warning. And even if I learn to smile, this loneliness still pretends that I'm not breaking. All over, losing you again. There's a quiet in this room tonight that sounds too much like goodbye. Your shadow still leans against the walls, even though you're no longer mine. I still leave space beside my hand, like somehow you'll reach for me again. But all I tell touches empty air, and memories I can't defend. Some wounds don't fade with time, they just learn how to hide. My heart misses your name, the way you lived on my lips, the way it felt like home before it turned into this. Now every beat feels lonelier, calling out through the pain. You may be gone, but my heart still misses your name. I hear you laughing, passing cars, and songs I wish I couldn't hear. And every stranger's face I see makes me hope that you'll appear. I talk to you inside my mind, like somehow you can still listen, telling you the things I lost the moment your love went missing. Some nights I almost feel you near, then I remember you disappear. My heart misses your name, the way you lived on my lips, the way it felt like home before it turned into this. Now every beat feels lonelier, calling out through the pain. You may be gone, but my heart still misses your name. If I could hold just one last second before your hands let go of mine, I'd memorize your every silence and beg the stars to give more time. But all I have are fading echoes and tears I cannot explain. My heart misses your name more than words could ever say. It whispers through the midnight and breaks a little every day. Though the world keeps moving forward, I'm still standing in the rain. You may have learned to forget me, but my heart still misses your name. Your side of the bed still holds your shape, like somehow you never walked away. The silence hangs where your laughter lived, and I still ache for what you didn't give. I read our old messages late at night, searching for where we lost the light. Was it in the pause or in your tone? The moment I knew I'd be left alone. Now your name feels heavy on my tongue, a song unfinished, left unsung. We're lost between our last words, caught in the space where love still hurts. You said goodbye, but not enough to teach my heart how to give you up. Now every night I replay the end, wishing somehow it would change again. But all that's left are shadows and echoes, and me, lost between our last words. I still reach for you in my sleep, like memory isn't mine to keep. But morning breaks takes what dreams restore and reminds me you're not here anymore. Your absence lingers in every room, a quiet kind of endless gloom. I wear this loneliness like skin, trying to heal where you've once been. And I would trade these sleepless nights just to hold you one last time. We're lost between our last words, caught in the space where love still hurts. You said goodbye, but not enough to teach my heart how to give you up. Now every night I replay the end, wishing somehow it would change again. But all that's left are shadows and echoes, and me, lost between our last words. If I had known it was a final goodbye, I would have held your face, memorized your eyes, said all the things I'd buried too deep. Now they haunt me when I try to sleep, still lost between our last words, living inside what we never heard. Your silence stays, your memory burns, and my heart still waits where you won't return. Your sweater's still hanging by the door, like you might walk in any day. And I still catch myself listening for footsteps that have faded away. The coffee cup you used to hold still sits untouched beside the sink. And every little thing you left behind gives my broken heart too much to think. How do I tell these walls you're not coming home? I'm still loving someone who's gone, still holding on when I should move on, still hearing your voice in the quiet, still reaching for you in the night. And every part of me remembers what my hands can't hold anymore. I'm still loving someone who's gone, standing alone where love was before. The world keeps turning without pause, but mine stopped the day you left. Now every morning feels too heavy, waking up with what's still left. Your name still lives inside my chest, like a prayer I cannot erase. And sometimes I swear I feel your touch in the emptiness you replaced. How do I close a chapter when your memory won't let go? I'm still someone who's gone, still holding on when I should move on, still hearing your voice in the quiet, still reaching for you in the night. And every part of me remembers what my through every lonely dawn. I'm still loving someone who's gone, still whispering your name to the dark, still gathering broken pieces of the shattered place in my heart. And though you're far beyond my reach, your memory keeps me warm. I'm still loving someone who's gone, and I don't know how to stop. Your side of the bed stays colder now. The sheets still hold your shape. I reach for you in half-asleep dreams, then wake to empty space. Your laughter lingers in these walls, like it forgot to leave. And every quiet corner here still finds a way to grieve. I never knew how loud silence gets when love is gone for good. Now every room feels twice as big, and none of it feels like home should. It's the space you left behind that keeps me up at night, the missing sound of your heartbeat, the absence of your light. It's the space you left behind that I can't learn to face. I lost more than just your love, I lost my safest place. Your coffee mug still on the shelf, your jacket by the door, little ghost of who we were still scattered on the floor. I talk to memories out loud, like maybe you're still here, but all that answers back to me is loneliness and fear. I keep your name inside my mouth, afraid to let it fade, as if saying it might somehow undo the choice you made. It's the space you left behind that keeps me up at night, the missing sound of your heartbeat, the absence of your light. It's the space you left behind that I can't learn to face. I lost more than just your love, I lost my safest place. People say that time can heal, but time just made it clear. Some wounds don't close, they simply learn to live forever here. It's the space you left behind that follows where I go, an empty seat beside my soul, a love I still don't know. It's the space you left behind, and I'm still standing there, holding on to what is gone, breathing in your empty air. Your side of the bed still carries your warmth, even though your goodbye is long gone cold. I trace the silence where your voice used to live, in the empty spaces I can't let go. The Pictures fade, but your eyes remain burning softly in the back of my mind. And every night I reach across the dark for someone I know I'll never find. I thought love would stay if I held it tight, but some hearts leave without a fight. Now it's too late to hold on, too late to say the words I hid, too late to tell you how much I needed everything we could have been. And I'm here with these shaking hands, trying to catch what's already gone, loving you after you left. But it's too late to hold on. Your memory lingers like perfume in air, a gentle ache I can't escape. I hear your name in the quietest moments and feel my whole world start to break. I replay the night you walked away, searching for where I lost your heart. Was it something I never gave, or were we always meant to fall apart? Now all I have are shadows and regret, and a love I haven't buried yet. Now it's too late to hold on, too late to say the words I hid, too late to tell you how much I needed everything we could have been. And I'm here with these shaking hands, trying to catch what's already gone, loving you after you left. But it's too late to hold on. If I could turn back one last moment, I'd never let your fingers slip. I'd tell you all the things I swallowed before goodbye fell from your lips. But time won't bend and you won't hear me, so I whisper to the dawn. It's too late to hold on, too late to bring your love back home, too late to fix the broken pieces. Now I'm learning how to grieve alone, with your ghost beside my heartbeat and your absence like a song. Still loving you when you're gone, but it's too late to hold on. Too late to hold on. You kiss me like a memory already fading out, held my hand like you were leaving long before the doubt. Your eyes were warm, but somewhere else your smile would disappear. You said forever softly, but forever wasn't here. I was falling forward, you were stepping back, trying to hold together what you'd already packed. You loved me in reverse, like the ending came too soon. You gave me all your last goodbyes, while I still called it truth. You loved me in reverse, pulled away with every touch. smells like you is folded by my bed. A quiet kind of torture for all the words unsaid. I replay every moment, searching for the sign. The second that your love for me started to unwind, I was building futures, you were closing doors. I was learning how to stay, you were already gone. You left me in reverse, like the ending came too soon. You gave me all your last goodbyes, while I still called it truth. You left me in reverse, pulled away with every touch. I kept reaching for your heart, while you stopped needing mine so Did you cry when you let go? Or did it feel like peace? Was I the only one still breaking when your feelings found release? You loved me in